the beginning of this video, I'm playing directly from his Instagram page, so it doesn't look like, one of course, can it come? I want us to listen, to pay attention to every single detail. Check box? Now, let's go.
Video, I don't get it at all. So, you know, we say, it's just I don't make you feel like I don't tell you before. Even though the questions when I ask you, I have to ask you now for this.
I don't want to make it be like, say, I don't tell you before. Two things, don't forget, woman. Number one, this video that I'm doing, I will not edit it. And I'm going to be asking you some questions. Even though some of the questions that I will ask you now, I have asked you before. So this guy has given him his terms and conditions. These are the questions that I will answer. These are the questions that I will not answer. So the guy has given him his terms and conditions. There are questions that I will answer. There are questions that I will not answer. This video, I will not edit it. I will be asking you some questions. Even though the questions I'll be asking you are questions that I have asked you before.
No, you go come up for camera. You did that. Yeah. The question I won't ask you now, I don't ask you before. But from your countenance when you answer today, you will decide whether you talk true or not. You understand?
From his countenance on this show today, this is what will now determine if Sam Larry will be telling the truth or a lie. So it means that Very Dark Man is leaving this to the public to decide, right? Now look at how the conversation will go.
Because we get serious integrity and everybody know. So I will just go straight to the question. You know what video will go viral where you pack boys who meets Mubad? Now, from the video, it shows that nobody say you won't go there, go threaten them, or won't go play with them. I don't give any boys.
Let's say you have 50K in cash and you use that to buy a $500,000 property to live in, which means
I don't buy boys, go threaten them. I just say, that bitch, I won't go buy her. Okay. I won't go buy her for my picking and that's how they enter the video. Just say, they do video shoot. Okay. For one corner, I go there, I was see, but don't go there. Look, you know, in that beach. Okay. But I that beach, so boys say, we see the medical beach. We see they stand there. Right now, how they will come up for my house. Okay. How they will come up for my house. Nobody will follow me. How they will take my car. Okay. So as I reach the place, I can see then they do video. I say, when I see Mubad, I just do it and say, look, how much you don't give me my money. Now I just watch you work with somebody. You don't pass on this thing, make a give up. And it don't end like that. And after that, wait, for that video, you know, here you talk, say, you go give me your money. The video just come, person the record. It just be as if some boys just rushing. That's what they've done before. Nobody touch. I won't be your business. Now, can't be my weakness. Can't be there. Okay, without was.
Okay. All right. So let's count how many people went in there. 5 votes. Brother me. Now, when Sam Larry went into to meet Mubad at this place, Sam Larry went in with more than 4 boys. If ever only show up. In this video, Sam Larry went in with about 5 boys. And he was not the only one holding a weapon. He was holding something like a stick in his hand. However, he was not the only one holding something. The other guys were also holding different things. One was holding a cup, one was holding a stick. But again, he said he went to buy yam for his kids. And then he heard that they're doing photo shoots. We all know that Sam Larry is affiliated some way somehow to Eleguchi Beach. He's probably in charge of these boys who do this agbero, these thugs around the Legushi. And I'm going to confirm that in this same recording that he has those boys that hang around the Legushi beach, they are all Sam Larry's boys. So of course, when he goes in there, they will definitely hang around him. They will definitely follow him. They will definitely baba. Video shoot. So he was not the only one who went there. He went there with about 4 or 5 boys, and a few of them had weapons with them. Okay? Now let's continue.
This is Zlatan day alive. Now they're good. She been a 9 seconds video. Yes. You have seen the beater. You know the full video now. Okay, that makes sense.
Did you hear that? Check the video. Okay. He said that makes sense.
So, come back, Abefee. I mean, check the video very well. He was holding cutlass too.
Cutlass, yeah. So he was holding a weapon.
He was holding something too.
Holding something. It was not like it's not like you casually walk in there like you claim. He had a weapon.
Honestly, don't mind him. Maybe he think we are blind.
Yeah, he had a weapon in his hand, and the other guy also had something. Okay. And now, in this particular video, let's do it slowly. In this particular video, at no point did Sam Larry say, "Owo to njemi, mo ma gba ko to kuro nile ni." At no point in this video did he say, "Zlatan, come on, you to kuro nile ni, ma gbowo mi lowo e." At no point in this video did he say, "Ojemi ni owo, ma so wa so owo mi ko to kuro nbi." He said, "Eleyi o le kuro nibi ba yi Zlatan." Meaning, this boy will not live here. Zlatan, you go. But this particular boy will not live here. Let's continue.
I know, but no lie. Now, Peter will see move on for that area. First, for club.
He saw Mohbad twice the year he died. Our question has never been the year Mohbad died. Our question has been the ongoing torture, the ongoing pain. Ongoing. Nobody has ever said, that year that Mohbad died. So him saying the year that Mohbad died is inconsequential. We don't care. I mean, if you like, see him only 10 minutes the year he died. That's not the question. Our question is the ongoing torture that you subjected him to. That's the question that we've been asking from the day he dies.
What's happening for the club? When I find that you are no, we are not at the club. Now I said, Lucia. As you get promote, now you enter. Now you go down. Now me last. Now me say, now go back with this. We just come out. So now I don't enter. As I want to enter my car, now I see in front.
Okay, let's quickly analyze something there real quick. Mohbad that you have a problem with. Mohbad that you saw in Zlatan's video and you wanted to beat him. Mohbad that is owing you money. You saw him at a club. Chandelier Club, I think, to be precise. You saw him at the club. You left him. And you went with Naira Marley to go and get into the car to leave. Then you saw people fighting. You now went there to settle the fight. You left the Mohbad that you have issues with. You left him. Mohbad to Jelowo. You left him, you didn't care about him, you saw him, you just said to Naira, now Mohbad ni Mohbad lo wale yen, you are so peaceful. The same boy you saw where he was trying to hustle for his daily bread, and you said, oh, the Kurumbi said, you saw him at the club and you left. Well, I'm going to show you guys the video of this particular incident I talked about that happened in the club. I will show you the video and you will see the damage that they did to Mohbad.
And my friend fight. And nobody my friend now. Somebody was very fight. I know the person. But you say you owe me money, you know baby balance. I don't say you toilet, I don't say you 900. They say something for themselves. So I come to say not two of them I know. So I want not two of you to fight now. And that's what they. But by this time, Mohbad they owe you too. Yeah, no, you owe me now. But this particular night, you know that I say you said you don't know you must pay me too. No say play na club you did.
What did I just ask? Did you guys hear that? Please, if your profile doesn't have a name, don't send a request. I won't bring you up. So did you hear that? Because Nigerians are not stupid. He's owing you. However, he was in a fight with somebody else that he's also owing, allegedly, like he claimed. That person was now asking for his money. Sam Larry is so peaceful that he didn't think he left him, dashed him the money, Abi. Didn't bother, didn't think he would ask him at that time. He left him and was saying, he left him with the money that so he left him. He left him with the money and went to mediate between allegedly Mohbad and somebody else. Mohbad Jelomu, right? Emma Deo. We will get to the depth of the analysis.
Okay, as we did, all of us will go. Okay, I know we go meet up for club like that.
It can't happen. Try to scare this country.
So while is that interview that is going on, so you see the importance of doing this analysis is so that when people are saying, Sam Larry is this, or why did they do this, why did they bury that man, people can actually understand the why. I don't think it's okay to say, because I will show you some videos that we already have on our pages that we need to go back to get facts.
I never touched Mohbad for my life. Yeah.
So let me play you a video. So in this particular place, he said, I never touched Mohbad before.
Okay, as we did, all of us will go. Okay, I know we go meet up for club like that. Okay, so you want to say there's never been a time where we say you touch Mohbad. I never touched Mohbad for my life. Say I won't do that. No. Okay, but you get one thing.
I never touched Mohbad for my life. Say I won't beat her. For those of you who do not understand English much, Sam Larry said, I have never touched Mohbad in my life, up to the point of even beating him. So I don't know if my screen is going to be obvious or if I should remove him from my background so that you guys can see my background a little bit. Let me see if I can apply, remove, make it blank. Beautiful. All right, so this is a video. I want you to listen to what is being said in the video and look at Mohbad himself, how he looked. Who knows? Maybe that day he has just eaten fried rice and he's so happy and his face looks so good. Maybe on this day he's just coming from a party and he's grooving and he looks so happy. His face is so bright and he's so happy and he's so cheerful. So let me play you this video and listen. This is a 52 seconds video. Please listen to what the person who recorded this video said. This video was not recorded by Wumi. This video was not recorded by Mohbad himself. It was recorded by somebody who saw the assaults that this boy was subjected to on this day. This same video is the day of that particular photo shoot. That video shoot with Zlatan. The video I'm about to play that you have all seen on your FYP happened on that same day of the shoot. The day that Sam Larry said they went to Tamala, that same day, this video happened. So watch. Okay, what did you hear? See what Sam Larry did to Mohbad. In this particular video, to those of you who would have seen this picture, this is the picture of Mohbad wearing a black singlet.
Can we move the capture up a little bit so that whatever video you are showing, we can see it properly?
Okay. Anyway, I can even remove it completely. I'll play the video again.
You don't do anything on
Now Now, to those of you who might be questioning if Sam Larry beat Mohbad on that same day that they said the interview happened, but Sam Larry said he didn't do anything now. Look at the hair on Mohbad's head. Look at the braids on Mohbad's head, please. Take a good look at the braids on Mohbad's head. Okay? And we'll braids to Valerie Mohbad Dada. Now, look at the braids on Mohbad's head in the same video where he was assaulted. Do you see the braids? The same hair on Mohbad's head in this first video. In the video where he was assaulted, the day of that same... Let me just take a screenshot and make it big. So the same braid that was on Mohbad's head, that same day of the interview, the same one that they're trying to make us now feel like we are blind, or, these people have just been talking about them, just wanting to nail them for something they did not do. I'll show you closely from here and here. Same hairstyle, same braids, no difference. Mohbad was beaten up on the same day. The same day that he had this, the same day of the photo shoot was the same day that Sam Larry and his boys beat him the hell up. Do you see? Same hairstyle, no difference. So that when he's coming online to lie,
Abefee,
yeah.
even Mohbad make mention when his dad asked him, kí ló lọ ṣe lọ́dọ̀ wọn, ó ní mi ò lọ sọ́dọ̀ wọn, ó ní mi àti Zlatan wà níbi tá ti ṣe photo shoot náà ti wá bá wa with bruise on all his body. Ọmọ yẹn sọ náà.
So
if you can find that video.
So on the day, please find the video. So on the day of that photo shoot, Sam Larry and his cohorts, they beat Mohbad blue and black. So why he feels confident to come on live is because they feel that they have somebody who can help them clean their slates. Somebody who believes is high and mighty. One thing what somebody has failed to realize is that when it comes to the case of Mohbad, he's a nobody. And you'll be shocked how his brand is nothing anyway, but you'll be shocked at the kind of dragging he will get for even attempting to bring Sam Larry. Again, for those of you who do not know, or those of you who are just joining, I said it from the beginning that their goal is to bring Naira Marley. But they are bringing Sam Larry first to see how Nigerians will react, which will then determine if Naira Marley will come or not. Let's continue.
When they talk, they say Mohbad will write petition. You will be something like that. Say Mohbad don't cry before, say you in particular, them say, I know what was video Mohbad see, but they say story work around that time. Them say Mohbad will write petition.
Say, for somebody who claims to be so interested in justice for Mohbad, them say Mohbad writes petition. You're so interested in justice for Mohbad, you want Mohbad to get justice, yet you cannot do your due diligence because I have seen the petition. The petition is on Google, is across all social media platforms. You want justice for him. You want to understand the why he even died, what happened to him. You cannot that he endured. So you would want to come and advocate for him to get justice, but you've not seen the petition he wrote against this person you have brought. You want to bring somebody on your show, and you've not done your due diligence to make sure that you have every fact, you gather as many evidences as you can to be able to show this guy and play and show him to say, these are evidences saying this, and that. How do you want to counter this? But you sat with him, the both of you agreed on questions that he feels comfortable, that he will feel comfortable to answer, and you came online because, again, you think Nigerians are stupid. Let's continue.
especially you. Was there a time when police call you say salary?
Yeah, police invite me and I go for the invitation.
Waiting
They say they spoil. Yeah, they spoil camera. He pay 15 million for the bushy. See the bushy guy.
He said they're spoiling camera. They paid 15 million to Elegushi. And he petitioned them. We're going to read the petition that was written against these people. So you all see what Mohbad wrote in that petition. We'll go through the petition again, word for word. But MRD, you need to keep holding on to this little thing so that when we come back to do the full analysis, we can all remember, recollect every word that was said.
Because see, I believe he does even a book killer and many lies on that petition. Me, I want to say, not like if I go, I like go. I want to say that lie in the lie. Now make me write counter petition.
Okay. But as you write counter petition, Mohbad come.
No come. They call and no come.
But that one thing no say a lie now when it comes down.
I said, maybe I you did it.
Wait, this camera where they talk, this petition.
He countersued, according to him. Okay? He countersued Mohbad because, according to him, he said the allegations were all unfounded, right? It's all a lie. So he countersued Mohbad. And there was a part in this conversation where he said there's evidence. We need to see evidence of the petition that he wrote against Mohbad. So you cannot tell us if you pay an IPO to write a petition right now and backdate it to 2009, you can get that done. If you pay anybody to write a petition for you right now and backdate it, they will get it done. And hold that, please.
Right. Was it after the day of the video shoot or before this video shoot?
After the day of the
video shoot.
After the day of the video shoot, wow! After the date of the video shoot, you didn't beat him, nothing happened, you didn't fight him, nobody touched him, he was fine. Zlatan settled it. You ate Amala together. Ewa, okay. Eja. Zlatan ti pari e. Oh, for what? Nobody touched him. You have never beaten in your life. But the day after the petition, he went to the police station to write a petition. He went to the police. He was not he didn't feel unsafe. He didn't think his life was at risk. He didn't think there was any drama. He's content that the issue has been resolved. But he went to the police station the next day to go and write the petition. Continue.
Well, hey, you still like to get in the beat up for club. Maybe say that nobody touch up for club. Even when it come down, just say Sabla in the unity design. You know, just say Sabla and unity is so. I don't do call for my life without they call you. But everybody say the
Sam Larry also said, so I have the petition, I'm going to read the petition to you. But before I go on, Sam Larry said Mohbad in that same petition also wrote that they beat him in the club and that nothing of such ever happened. So I have a video of Mohbad in the club. I have a video of Mohbad in the club. Please give me 1 minute. In the club where he was assaulted. If anybody has that video, please let me know if you can drop it or whatever. But there's a video of Mohbad in the club where he was saying, see the way they beat me. These people, I did not know that these people, I found the video. Okay, let's listen to, this is a video of Mohbad in the club on a day where he was assaulted. Again, look at his face. Look at his body. From the mouth of Mohbad, what is he saying? How is he feeling? He wrote a petition that he was beaten, but Sam Larry said they beat him for club, but nobody beat him. So I want you to see how much sweat is coming out of Mohbad's body and how disorientated Mohbad was in this video.
I don't know the people are behaving on me. That the people are behaving on me. I went down into it because of this issue. Now you're trying to kill me. Everybody knows what's going on if I die. I'm not living here, I'm not killing me. I beg if I die like this. I stop what's wrong? I beg, I never tell you, don't worry. I can't know the power out. Oh yeah, call your police, I go go anyway. Where's the crazy? I don't know. Yes, we're brand new. I know we're brand new. Yes, we're brand new. You guys think we shall? My God never fuck you. Never. I'm in the Don't let anybody hear you. Let anybody know near you now.
Okay. So now let me take you to a part of this video.
I went back. Don't know the people are behaving on me. I went back. So I don't know the people are behaving on me. I went back into it because of this issue. Now you're trying to kill me. Everybody knows what's going on.
So as you can see in this video, Mohbad is visibly in distress. We can also see him sweating. We can see sweat literally go. We can see him doing like this. This we are trying to, and this is, and Sam Larry sat on live and said to us that nobody beats Mohbad. This that happened in the club. Remember, there's another video of him in Chandelier Club. This is not Chandelier. This is a different club. I'm showing you guys a few of these videos because I want people to be holding. Just remember how many videos of assault that I am showing you so that we can ask ourselves logical questions. So please do not forget the numbers of videos of assaults that I'll show you on this show. When we're done playing this recording, we will then do our analysis. We will now or that I was able to get from social media. When we are done with that, we'll now ask ourselves, if somebody you that much, if somebody subjects you to that much bullying and that much beating, we will now analyze it. What is the likelihood and what are the mental health challenges that anyone who is subjected to this kind of assault might come down with? If you've been beaten like this in the public place, you've been a public figure. Somebody who people have heard your song, who people love, all because you left a label. They are now beating you from place to place. Everywhere they see you, they beat you, they embarrass you. Not just beating him and embarrassing him, sabotaging his work. I will show you the evidences of it. You will now tell me how you think mentally the person will be okay. For those of you who work, those of you who go to work, imagine you working with a team that is not supportive of you. Imagine you working with people who do not support you. Imagine you working with a team and working on eggshells. Just imagine how you will feel. Continuing to, when you wake up every morning, you know how your you'll be having painful palpitation and painful, your heart racing painfully because you will be scared of going to work. So imagine having to live with that fear. Having to walk on the street and looking behind and like, hey, I hope they are not coming. Going to shows and wondering, hey, I hope these people are not going to come and beat me. I hope they are not here. Oh, who is that fat person? Or is that Sam Larry? Imagine him living in fear up to the point of his spine. Take a minute to just imagine that. And Sam Larry sat in social media and told us, nobody beats Mohbad. I have never touched Mohbad. My question is Mohbad so dumb that he doesn't know Sam Larry different from Naira Marley or different from any other person? When he had this fight that he had with Crime Boy, why are we not saying it was Sam Larry he fought with? Because we are able to differentiate who is who, right? All right, let's continue. Again, I never ever touched Mohbad before for my life. Let's continue.
He said, because of this case, I almost run mad or I run mad. He said it himself. Now they want to kill me. He said it in that video you play.
But I played.
Yeah, because of this case, I almost run mad. Now they want to kill me.
Let's play that video again.
I went mad into it because of this issue.
Bad things from me. I went
Mad because of this issue.
That mad is not like I was angry or whatever. It was talking about his
Moving his
mental
mind.
state. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's play it again so that everybody can hear him clearly. This is not somebody said, Wumi said, yeah, Mohbad said, Baba Mohbad said. This is from Mohbad himself directly.
I don't know the people are behaving on me. I went mad into it because of this issue. Now you're trying to kill me. Everybody know what to do if I die. Well, I'm not going to kill me. I beg if I die like this. What's wrong? I beg, I never done it.
So he said if he dies, you know who killed him. He said, he did not say I nearly, he said I ran mad because of this issue. Now they want to kill him. So people are trying to tell us now that Mohbad just went to public and just started this show. Maybe he took oil and water and poured on his face so that he will be swelling to put some dramatic effect, just to make it real. Is that what you're telling us? That he took water, poured water and oil on himself to just make it look like it's real. So guys, please, for those of you who are just joining my platform, thank you so much for joining. I appreciate you. On our platform, we try not to abuse. We try to keep it very clean. As you can see, the video was on live, yes. Yes, this was a live video. It was an Instagram live video. And this video had more than 9,000 people watching him on this day. So please, for those of you who are just joining, we try not to abuse on our platform. We try to keep our analysis like very straight and, just, gather facts. Like we would rather deal with facts than just come here and abuse and curse and do all of that. So please just follow the tune. Like stay in tune with me. Let's do it together. But let's try. I appreciate it when I read people write things that goes with the analysis so that way you're tickling my memory as well. Because for now we are still playing the video, but there will be opportunity for all of us to put in our opinion and we can hear, diverse thoughts on this. Like I didn't pick that part where it said I go mad, but you saw that somebody picked it up and that's how we can do the analysis and make it broad.
So why him because I don't know about Musi and everything is up.
So you don't know for her. Okay, Messi. Why they call Eye? Only I don't know for her. Another thing I wanted to pick out of this conversation is the animosity. I want you people to pick the animosity in his tone. To see that he has something against Mohbad. Mohbad is no longer alive. He's gone. He's gone. He's no longer in competition with Sam Larry. There's no drama. Mohbad's equal law. But you can still sense the animosity in his tone. You can still see in his tone that he still has anger, hate towards Mohbad. And I'll call this out a second time, just to confirm that he has so much hatred for Mohbad, for reasons best known to him.
I don't know what they are. Once I just carry out, come out here, Mohbad put down, sometimes don't decide to this matter, I don't forsake you. And everything. We get one boy, DJ Bounce that waiting the recorder. Now that one play bottle. As Mohbad talks here, everything is up. Now that one play bottle. As he play bottle, we are going to shout, Mohbad, you get yourself. Waiting the kilo share, getting the community. Yeah, Basakaya.
Mohbad, it wasn't Mohbad that broke the bottle according to his analysis, his narration. One of Mohbad's friends broke the bottle. I'm going to take it back so you hear that part. However, he then said, Mohbad, let's say happen now. Now. Bouncer now carried Mohbad away. Ejo, talo break bottle tani bouncer and be. It wasn't Mohbad who broke the bottle. It was not.
Kò sí nǹkan kan tó ṣe fún Mohbad. Kákan tó wá sọ pé it's true that DJ Barbie broke the bottle. So kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́ ṣe fọ́ rẹ̀ ló ṣe break the bottle.
But DJ Barbie will break the bottle.
Exactly. No, that is another point. Mo fẹ́ kẹ́ tún wò bẹ́ẹ̀. Kò sí nǹkan kan tẹ́ ṣe fún Mohbad. Ní ọ̀rẹ́ ẹ̀ ṣe gbé bottle ló ṣe break. Stupid now.
I don't know.
I don't know about Musi and everything. So for me, I don't know anything they are. But I just carry out and come out there. But put down. Sometimes don't decide to this matter. I don't concern you. And everything. We get one boy. DJ Bounce like everything they record. Now that one break bottle. As Mohbad not here, everything they saw. Now that one break bottle. As you break bottle, we are going to shout. Mohbad, you get yourself. Everything you can't share. Everything you can. Yes, Basakaya. Now that one for you. Then when you bring us as get the video, we'll be just video where they post now live. Okay, so I want to ask you a question.
So you want the video, and all the video we have been posting is a lie. Kilometer should post the video here. If you have a video, Bookie Babe, good morning. If you have a video that will exonerate you, a video that will make you look good, a video that will clear your name, why? What's the delay? Why are you not bringing the video online? Post the video you have to clear your name. The other video, you said 9 seconds video. 9 seconds video. You have a video that is longer that will exonerate you. Why are you keeping it? You've been to the police station and you've been invited. Have you given the police the video? Give the videos to your blogger. You have bloggers on social media who has been speaking for you.
For 2 years.
For 2 years. You have the video. Give it to your bloggers to post. Give us the longer version. Since you have it.
Why you this is Zlatan when that problem they happen? If you don't say what they talk now true, why is Zlatan during that period? Why is Zlatan no come outside and say Sam Larry no beat this guy or that? Why you say now only?
Their target is Zlatan. And we'll go there towards the end of this interview. Their target is Zlatan. Good morning, Titi Layami. How are you going? Zlatan is the target. And the only reason they're targeting Zlatan is because recently, when Wumi was giving a vote of thanks, she mentioned that Zlatan has been very helpful. So you guys see how they pick their victims. You see how they pick their targets. The victim right now, the person that they want to do the same thing they did to Mohbad to is Zlatan. They have no business mentioning Zlatan. In all the assault that Mohbad endured in the hands of these people, that Zlatan video is not the only video assault that we have. This one that Mohbad was in the car.
Abefee,
Yes, sir.
just to buttress that statement you made just now.
Yes, sir.
When you finish doing that interview, you will see his reaction when VDM said something about there is nothing that you can do.
That is Zlatan. Yeah.
And you can see Sam Larry's reaction.
Yeah, we saw that. So Zlatan is their target. And why they think Zlatan owes them, especially Zlatan, why buying clean your dirty job. You want Zlatan to come and use his integrity and his name to clean your mess. Zlatan himself will not come out to clean your mess because Zlatan cannot come out and say, indeed, that day, nobody touched Mohbad. This memo, Zlatan cannot come out to say that. So, why clean Zlatan cannot for a fact say that nobody touched Mohbad that day. He was assaulted, Lojayin. Zlatan is their target. I'm sure you've all heard Zlatan's recording that was played. So let's keep going so we'll all see where they are going to.
Nah, the talk say no touch am. Zlatan na witness. Why you say Zlatan no talk? I don't know. Zlatan na really. Zlatan wey I call say Zlatan. Why you no fit talk say I don't touch this boy? I don't touch this boy. He say if he talk say he go comot blood for him. Mama and papa tell her say he go comot blood.
With Uber, eligible members can access.
Zlatan say he no fit talk. Pé tóun bá sọ̀rọ̀, òun máa máa pọ̀ ẹ̀jẹ̀ lẹ́nu. Ọmọ tó gbọ́n. He's a sensible boy.
Come on, take him, I don't talk this boy. Say, I be here for myself for here. How you take him then?
Okay.
Now, I said to what not that you know, saying all this money there, they don't know what maybe they pay, maybe they don't pay. So that video.
The photo shoots and they no pay. Remember that the photo shoot was still ongoing. Oh. They were actually doing the photo shoot at the time. Oh. Don't forget that they were already doing the photo shoot. So this is not a case of, because if you want to go by it and say, oh, Omonile, you have to settle them before the photo shoots. No way they let you set up without you sorting them first. Even when you go and use people's area or people's home or some of these public places to like shoot movies, they tell you, you have to pay us first before anything. So it is impossible that they had already set up and the shoot has started and they haven't paid. It is also impossible that Mohbad is the one who would be obligated to make that payment because this is Zlatan's photo shoot. So ṣe pé ẹni tí orí ẹ̀ ò pé ó lè sọ̀rọ̀ nígbà mi but ẹni tó rí ẹ̀ pé ló máa listen ló máa gbọ́.
Just ask a question. Is it possible to go to a party event? Impossible.
Impossible. It's impossible. So you cannot tell me that they went to use Elegushi. They were not in just open air. Even the open air, God, you want to shoot there, you will pay your money less. Because we're enclosed. They've already started the shoot. So they finished the shoot and Mohbad was going home. Omonile now stopped him. Let's continue.
Zlatan blocked me. We enter be together after this 9-second video. You say I don't know anything. That I'm just there. That I'm like pass all this thing. Now I make me and Zlatan and everybody enter the beach, go eat Amala and
Sam Larry, Zlatan, and everybody, they went to the beach to eat Amala. Where was Mohbad? Can Sam Larry swear with everything he owns in his life that Mohbad went with them to eat this Amala? Who can confirm? Who can Sam Larry bring to us now that will confirm to us that indeed Mohbad followed them to eat Amala? He confirmed here that Mohbad did not. So if the matter was resolved, if everything was okay, if it was settled, why didn't Mohbad go with you to eat the Amala?
I don't want to go out. Wait. After that 9-second video, all of us go where they sell Amala. Mohbad don't say he won't go out. But he don't eat Amala with you. No.
When I don't settle the matter, you have settled all the beef. There's no drama. Zlatan has spoken to you. He's owing you 2 million naira. So Zlatan has already spoken to you. He has already begged you. He has already told you to let go. And you respect Zlatan because you love him. And you let go. However, Mohbad still did not feel safe with you. Let's assume that that story is true. Let's tell ourselves, okay, that story is actually true. Zlatan settled it. And it was resolved. Let's assume that they continued the photo shoot and finished the shoots. And they said, oh, let's go and eat Amala. Mohbad felt safe, but said, no, I don't want to eat Amala. I'm fasting. I'm just going to go home. Now, hold it there. The real reason why Mohbad was going home, the people that Sam Larry used to relay him and join them in assaulting him, he will now say it now. We will now hear what happened after Mohbad left this gathering and said he got into his car and said he was going home. Now listen to what they did to him. Sam Larry gave us a bit of an idea as to what happened.
Now leave me as Zlatan go inside. So that means Zlatan did for that place. More than 2 hours. Yes, now. So that means Zlatan know everything. Wait, they still block Zlatan motor. Mohbad motor. Now one way he pass. I got that. Zlatan got tell me say Sam Larry don't block Mohbad motor. I say no, now.
Mohbad's car. Him, who is with Zlatan, said no, now one way, Mohbad pass. He wasn't there. He didn't say, I can't call my boys can't tell me, say, no, we no block him, now one way pass. Are you people putting it together? Put the link together. Remember that in Mohbad's petition, he wrote that Sam Larry and Elegushi boys assaulted him. Do you guys remember, or do you need me to read the petition? In his petition, he mentioned it. He said at Elegushi. So, sir, I call on your good office. Let's read the petition real quick. Let's read the petition real quick so that we can get more info on this particular incident that he talked about. Now, he said, sir, I call on your good office to save my life from the above mentioned persons and bring them to book. Okay? He said, petition of threats to life, malicious damage of properties valued the sum of 5 million naira, assault occasioning harm, oppression, and conduct likely to cause breach of peace against the person of Sam Larry, Elele, Obele, and others. Elele, Obele, or whatever they are called, these are Elegushi boys. People who know. If you are like a full Lagosian and you know Elegushi properly, you will know these names, like we heard. Now, I have the above name and address, a law-abiding citizen and a musician, bring to your notice the assault threats to my life by the above-mentioned people. On the 25th of June 2023, while having a video shoot with another artist named Zlatan, Ibile, the above-mentioned person, numbering about 15 boys, led by Sam Larry Elegushi, invaded the premises with dangerous arms such as gun, cutlass, etc. Igi, bottle, whatever. Okay? Now, he said, where I was shooting video and scattered the whole process of the shooting, damaged the equipment and the equipment I was using for the shoot, valued about 5 million naira, and started threatening my life, which in the process they became violent and assaulted me, which I sustained injuries but narrowly escaped. Thank you for the gift. Attached to this petition is the said pictures. Total amount I paid for the shooting they have destroyed is 8 million naira, which is non-refundable. However, during the assault, they were boasting that they work for Legoshi and that they have been asked to deal with me for reasons best known to them, which till date they are still threatening to kill me if seen. Sir, I call on your good office to save my life from the above-mentioned persons and bring them to book. Thank you very much. Now let's go back to the beginning of the meat of this analysis, where we showed you a video of Sam Larry going in there with boys. Now let me paint you another picture. Zlatan may beg Sam Larry, Baba, the fear of healing, or you know, Baba died, Baba, no matter what, please, like, forgive him now, Baba, please, please, please. And Sam Larry might be like, okay, I'm here to Zlatan, no, I lie. Tell his boys, Elodrodi, Tebari, Enopa. It is something that happens. It is something that they do. Which was why when Zlatan now said to him, Baba, Mohbad, only our voice to stop on London and on Jekon. Only I know one way look back. One way look back. They are not saying to us that somebody called you. I now called my boys. I now called boys. They then said, I know that he is one way, that they are trying to let him go. You claim that you were going to buy yam now. And you know, when you were walking in, boys just walked in with you. So how come boys walked in with you? It means you have no business with the boys in the Legoshi Beach, right? You have nothing with them. You are just freelancing. They saw you as Samlai, and they entered with you. So how come when Mohbad got stopped, at the time when he was being assaulted, how come you know about one way? How did you know that he was facing a one-way route? Is Mohbad such a baby that he doesn't know when he's going the wrong route and he's been blocked? His drivers don't know better to do a reverse or do a U-turn and go through the right route. Is Zlatan, what do you call them? Road safety. That Mohbad will need to call Zlatan to, since you are the other of road safety, please get everybody to clear out of the road so that I can go. We're not stupid. All of a sudden, Zlatan was saying to you, Baba, they blocked my mobile. Jackie mobile below. One way ni. One way, look back. So, one way ni. Look back. Let's go back again. Let's listen to that a bit more.
Mobile, but I say no, now one way. Mobile pass. Say, now one way, no say beach. One way, the right, one way, yes. Say now one way pass, no be say the block back. So you come go outside, I mean you just there, you call people, may you leave out. No, I know, I mean never too long. I just rush back. Say,
One love it. So you people see the timeline of the assault. He said he now went back. He now went there to go and he's the road safety guy now. So he's the one who went there and cleared the road for a guy who is owing him 2 million naira. Him, such a nice guy, Sam Larry. Very nice guy. Now left what he was doing, the amala or whatever he was eating with Zlatan. Now went to meet Mobad to clear the road. Kuro, Mobad, everybody leave the way for Mobad. Is your star, oh yeah, you move your car, you hey, oh yeah, out of there. You get to the beach, you know how they do it. Once you give those guys 50K, hey, oh yeah. So Sam Larry went to clear the road for a celebrity Mobad. The same person who is owing him 2 million naira. The same person who he wanted to beat blue and black. He went and cleared the road. Oh yeah, Mobad, oh yeah, you go. You love him so much. And he went to clear the road for him. Oh, you see, we are not stupid. We are able to hear you and not just listen, but assimilate what you said and then put 1 and 2 together to just get the fact that you are lying. You are just a liar. If you describe it, this show is just from the beginning to the end of the show. You just came to, like I said, and I repeat again, they are coming to bring. He wants to bring Naira Marley, but he wants to see how we will react to Sam Larry. That's why he brought Sam Larry. And this whole conversation, before, very dark man said it, it's been pre-planned. And their target here is Zlatan. Nobody else. This is how they pick their victim. Zlatan, not fair pick on. Listen. So let's keep going.
I would say they don't block up because it's not the package. So rumor they say, I don't know if you know this one. Although the tag you will say Naib William, I guess based on the video where they say, that's what they said based on the video. But like you said, the only person where we told the truth of that video now, that's Zlatan.
Now, when we say that this guy bullied Mobad, it's not based on one video. Okay? And let me correct that real quick. When we say that Mobad was assaulted severally, it's not based on one video. There are more than, if I'm not exaggerating, more than 7 videos trending on social media of Mobad being assaulted. It is not one. More than 7 videos trending on social media of Mobad being assaulted. Now, there's a video of a fight that happened in Naira Marley's house. While that fight was going on, Mobad got in the middle of the fight, was trying to break up the fights. They then made the fight about him. One guy, I don't know what he was holding, whether it's a bottle or something, hit it on Mobad's head and jumped back. You can see Mobad, the way Mobad held his head. After that, we then saw a picture of Mobad. Is that video where Mobad wore and dyed his hair gray? I'll show you the video now. I'll show you the video. I'll show you the first video of where they smashed something on his head, and then I'll put the video of after they smashed the thing on his head. I'll put it on the side here. Wearing a white singlet and his hair is gray. Look at it closely. You will see where somebody to use something and hits Mohbad on the head. Please look at it very closely. I don't know how else to make it. And this is just a 4 seconds video. Okay? Now, this is after that happened. This is the injury that Mohbad sustained. So in such So it is not just one video of assault that we're talking about. Now, there's another video where one of Mohbad's friends was saying, see the way they beat him. They were matching him on the head. See the way they beat him. Now, watch this. Nice one. Come on, no. Who they go? That wasn't Mohbad talking of. That was people who witnessed how he was being beaten. What's he molly? And we saw the scars. So when we talk about the bullying, the physical assault and all of that, it's not just one. There are lots and lots of videos. Social media is your friend. Google, YouTube is your friend. Go on YouTube, go on TikTok, go anywhere and type Mohbad assault, and you will see all the evidences. Or Mohbad getting beaten, or Mohbad beaten by Zlatan, by Naira Marley. The evidences are on social media. And these are like evidences that you can't fake them. This is Mohbad's struggles. These are Mohbad's struggles. All because he left the record label. So when we say that he was bullied, he was beaten, it's not just that one video, because VDM is restricting it to just that one video. Oh, because we see that one video. Oh, because we see that one video. And that's why I said he is not fit to talk about justice on Mohbad because he has not done his due diligence. If he has, he will see the thousands, the hundreds of videos of Mohbad being assaulted. He will see the videos of Mohbad himself telling his story by himself. He's not here to defend himself, but there's enough evidences on ground to prove that he was severely beaten. He was assaulted severely. All for nothing, for no good reason.
I don't know why Zlatan no one talk. I'll be on a threatening her. Zlatan too big for now to threaten just in case. So
Zlatan is too big for now to threaten just in case. Now look at how Sam Larry took it personal.
That's why we say the fit threatening when no fit talk. Do you understand? So again, now move. When you did, I don't understand Zlatan.
You have to go back to that question. You guys can see how I'm saying they're targeting Zlatan, right? He had to go back to that question because he wants to reaffirm that Zlatan is not too big for them to threaten. Zlatan is not too big that they cannot deal with him if they want to deal with him. Even though, this member of might be no more invited by accident. They are send request, but I accept them. For you to see how they want to use social media to shake Zlatan a little bit. But what it means is Zlatan too big for us to threaten. Say Zlatan too big, like they fear, like they say Zlatan a big person. So if you draw Zlatan, because anybody that will threaten, but he did it stylishly.
Big for Zlatan too big when no fit talk, when anything happens to that.
Only too big for now. How? Only know say Zlatan too big when he no go fit talk. Zlatan no talk with you, can intimidate, can harass, can bullying, or share anything. Zlatan is not too big, but no too big when he no go fit talk. Does that make sense? That's why I said Zlatan is their target. Zlatan go, long target in all of this and nobody else.
No, I don't say big, but I mean say in big. When we say if you threaten and people don't say why you dey him feel na good guy. But why you talk very talk?
I don't understand.
Anyways, you feel say Zlatan and Neymar get problem.
No, they don't get problem.
You sure?
No, now listen, Ejo, listen attentively. Do you feel Zlatan and Naira get problem? No, they not get problem. Now let me tell you why I think they are targeting Zlatan is because it will now change it. He will now change it from they not get problem to Naira not get problem with anybody. Meaning Zlatan might have a problem with Naira but Naira no get problem with anybody. You see where they are going. Zlatan is their main target, and I'll tell you why they are targeting him. Apart from the fact that because Omaomi mentioned him, it's because whether you like it or not, all the love when Zlatan came out, it came out about the same time with Naira. So we loved them together, but we loved Naira more because everyone's like, this Zlatan, what does this thing? People loved Mali because they felt like he had some crazy lyrics. So the younger generation liked him. However, since this whole story of justice for Mohbad, everybody have moved. The love has now extended to Zlatan. They see how people celebrate him, how people are all over his comment section and all of that. They cannot comprehend it. And that's why they are targeting him now. Let's keep him listening.
There's only one of you.
So that's why they are targeting him now. San Francisco. Hold on, I want to read your comment.
The lion.
Because why?
So San Francisco, you said, I swear to God Almighty, I will transfer 3 million to you if you can bring evidence of Sam or Naira assault. So unfortunately, I'm not a hungry girl. So you cannot offer me money. Because I can assure you that whatever you want to offer me, I can give you. Okay? So you can't offer me. I'm not one of the hungry people on this app who use their platform to extort public or who use their platform to raise money for themselves. Okay? I'm not one of those hungry people. And it's okay. I know that you've come across a lot of hungry people on this app who feed on this app. A lot of people who use their platform to solicit for fund and end up hiding it in their pocket. People pretend like they're trying to solicit for fund for people who are vulnerable and end up spending it. I get it. You've engaged with a lot of people like that. So sometimes it's easy to think everybody's like that. But unfortunately, I'm not one of them. Okay? And you cannot offer me money. Respectfully. There's nothing you want to offer me that I cannot give you. Okay? So let's be civil. I have shown some evidences and facts here. I've shown videos of him being assaulted in Naira house. I've shown video of people who saw the assault say that is Mohbad being assaulted and Naira didn't do anything. I've shown video of Sam Larry assaulting him. I've shown video evidences of some people. I'm not talking about this. These things are not made up because these things happened in real time. And we have people there recording it, not Mohbad himself, not his family member, not his wife, but people who witnessed it. People who were equally assaulted, recorded it and posted it on social media. So I don't know what better evidence to give to you, but the evidences that we have, the evidences that we are working with, they're good enough. Except for anyone who wants to believe a lie or anyone who doesn't want to accept what is the truth, only then will the person be going beating around the bush. The evidences are very clear. They are evidence. You don't need so much. You don't need so much analysis. The evidences speak for themselves. Okay? So thank you.
I don't know what that okay, now I'm going to do it. Something like that goes fair because everybody feels. You sure? Because why?
I don't know for Zlatan, but Naira Marley no get problem with anybody. Do you people see where they are going? I don't know for Zlatan, but Naira Marley no get problem with anybody. If you ask him now, you feel say Sam Larry get problem with Naira Marley get problem with Mohbad before Mohbad died. I can bet you with my life he will say Normally, don't get problem with Mohbad till Mohbad die. If you want to join the conversation at the end of my analysis, please feel free to send a request and come up. But do not say anything. Just stay up and mute your mic until we're ready to mic for everyone. So he has said it. I don't know about Zlatan or Sam Larry. But I don't know about about Zlatan. But Naira Marley no get problem with anybody. Kafayat, can you please mute your mic? Please, when you come up, mute your mic. Now, listen to it again.
Because it's something like that happens in friend. Because everybody if he says Zlatan, never hear it. As he make him talk, he say he be talking, go come up blood for him mouth. For him mouth. Hindu juju. Oh.
Good morning, my love. How are you? I say make him talk. But he say if him talk, him go come out blood. So we're going to go and play that recording of Sam Larry and Zlatan. And you guys will please pick out where Zlatan said to him, Simba sorrow, what's in him, for you to know that this guy is just a blatant liar. We will go and play that voice recording, and then you will pick out where Zlatan said, my mother have told me not to say anything, because if I say anything, Mama Koeje.
I got everything. I did it there. Okay, I got another question. Now, the day when you get one thing where happened during that time of Mohbad, you get one voice record where you say, I got this settlement. Look at all this thing about that. You don't say the boy, they died Mohbad. You say now, Zlatan be the eyewitness for police station. Okay, for that petition, if you read it down. Okay, me, I only got that petition against that man sure say, Nazaka go be your own eyes witness. Me that answer. I say I don't fit talk too much. Say me that anything we want to see, ask the answer. So as Zlatan still no fit talk, they invite him, he go like go police station. So in a nutshell, and as Zlatan know the main thing where happened that happened for the bridge. I don't talk about the club. Okay, so that time
Zlatan know everything will happen for the beach, but I don't talk about the club. But there were several assaults. It's not just the beach. As a matter of fact, when I gathered that the assaults that happened to Mohbad would have been two. But one of them, Mohbad was at the beach chilling when Zlatan and his people were aiming for him. Somebody then said to him, Zlatan is coming. Sam Larry is coming. So Mohbad then ran into the bush and escaped. So that this guy attempted to harm Mohbad twice. One during this photo shoot, second another time when Mohbad was alone with his clique of friends.
You say, first of all, when Mohbad died, where you did? At the Dubai. Where did I money did? That was the Amsterdam. There's no Saturday outside.
He's saying they Dubai. Message your video to say me, it's really page. What's the long page?
Mo send this to WhatsApp. I send it to your WhatsApp. Just click it. Guy, analyze it. Don't if you press release there. Only video continue watching mo film it like that. Just continue.
Okay, all right.
I send it to your WhatsApp. Check your WhatsApp now.
Okay, all right. You guys, I will need to check my WhatsApp real quick. WhatsApp, no one will phone you because I'm using my main phone. I need to move the video. Message, sorry, lórí ọ̀rọ̀ pé ó wà ní Dubai nígbà tí Mohbad kú. Just 2 minutes, think of you move video in your phone mi. Wọ iPhone.
Okay, press release tí Boboy release, tí Sam Larry release. Also, we pay Dubai. Sam Larry make us understand that in the press release, the first one, he said, and when Mohbad died, that he was at Kenya then. Now, in this new video, this very new video now, he now mentioned Dubai again. He mentioned Dubai, and the same video, the other one, in that press release, he said he paid Mohbad 2 million for his mother's burial. And this recent one now, He now said it was for his birthday. And that is why I sent it to you. I want you to, this guy also analyze it so you people can spot out the difference. Or if you want me to play it from my side, I will play it out.
Okay.
Baba can play out, my play.
Okay.
Play about it.
Èmi náà ti remote mi lọ́wọ́ ń sìn.
Please, you cannot play it. Maybe send it to yourself and play it. One video continue, I want to send it to you.
Okay. So in this particular video, he said he was in Dubai when Mohbad died. So let's play it to the point where he talked about him paying Mohbad 2 million naira. We'll now go back to the old video of what the 2 million naira was meant to be for.
We will skip where they be. We'll come back to what it can happen after. When we come back, one video come out when they say you say all station settlements, no question to answer. That video, they'll say that. Without looking now, like 2013 or 14. When I make that video here now, I forget. Now, it's not the way they enter police case now. This one is the station. No, say, as the king of Setsuwe, you know what I say, as the Setsuwe. All boys, the judge call me the king of Setsuwe as KOS. King of Setsuwe, if they don't call me, I'll just say, all station Setsuwe, okay, so normal play. I will give you the video now. Find out how to clear for this video, but more continue so that this one will go distract. So I get anything with that talk, I get the video for you. Now, so in a nutshell, you declare now say you don't bully Mohbad. You don't bully her. But if you say Mohbad fights with any other person apart from you, you get problem with another group of people apart from you. I know you.
From this, I don't know. This is where you will begin to see the animosity that I mentioned earlier. You guys remember I said he has something against Mohbad?
For waiting. Now, for saving complete my birthday, be like Mohbad now for me at the 7, January 7. In my fault. Now I don't travel like that. We just come and say, as I'm like, we could do this thing now. Say, as I do, say, we got to do show. Okay, no problem.
Okay. So somebody claimed that he paid Mohbad 2 million naira to come and play for him on his birthday. For you to be sure that birthday was so. He said his birthday is on the 4th and he thinks Mohbad's birthday is on the 7th. Now let's go to this video. Mercy, so video and here,
video here, to buy video that press release Sam Larry Sam Larry statement. If you zoom it, let me try if I can get the main one out.
I have it. Let me now read you Sam Larry's press statement. Okay? Let me read you Sam Larry's press statement. Sam Larry's statement. That's the heading of the statement. You can see it. Now it says, please read this. 2 years ago, I gave Ileri 2 million naira to perform at my mother's annual remembrance concert at Ikorodu. Let's clap for him.
What's the 2 million? Yes,
multi-purpose me. So 2 years ago, I gave Ileri 2 million naira to perform at my mother's annual remembrance concert at Ikorodu. The boy never turned up, so I called him to ask why. He then said he was not feeling well, and when I asked for a refund, he said he lost his phone and money. He lost his phone and money recently when the NDLA raided his place in the process. And since he was living Malian record, he is now broke with no commitment to repay. Then left. I think he said, then I left. All for me to later hear that this same boy was having a musical video shoot the next door. Now, I'm practically next street to my house. So I went there to ask for my money again. Remember, in this interview with VDM, he was going to buy yam for his kids. When somebody told him Mohbad is shooting video. Okay? Now, we had an argument that lasted 5 minutes. Remember, he was laying emphasis on 2 seconds video, 3 seconds video. But now he said the argument lasted for 5 minutes. Okay? Now, even one of his friends insisted he was going to pay the money. Up till today, 1 kobo, they have not paid me. This was early last year. I have since then moved on. So it means that Sam Larry insisted that this 2 million that I paid you, say, you have to pay me that 2 million now. And Zlatan could not say, okay, Sam Larry, should worry about I'm checking for you. Keep his reign. And Zlatan did not say to him, Bobo, just phone Sam Larry in 2 million, and keep his reign. They could not afford the 2 million. So they were begging Abako Sowo now, Abako see 2 million, Abako Sowo now. Okay? Let's continue. I traveled to Kenya to find new African acts that can perform at my mother's concerts this year. I've been away since August 2001. Till now, I don't know anything other than what was written in the blogs and press. So
Please, hold on there.
Kenya.
So go Kenya then.
Kenya. So he was in Kenya.
Not in Dubai anymore.
Not in Dubai. Kenya. You can go back.
Kenya, not Dubai.
You can also please play video. You can also try and play VDM analysis.
Yeah. So he said, I traveled to Kenya to find new African acts that can perform at my mother's concert this year. I have been away since August 2001. Till now, I don't know anything other than what was written in the blogs and press. I don't even know where he lives. I only know his former labor boss and their house. I don't know any nurse or any doctor or any hospital. I don't know anything about his movement. I don't have that time. I have lost a lot more money than that before. You win some, you lose some. This is my story, case closed. I came here willingly, happily. I know nothing about how Mohbad died, whatever. Now let's listen to Very Dark Man's analysis. This is a 5-minute analysis. So please, let me just put something on my background while I do a quick check on my kids. Okay. Let's start from the beginning.
His press release explaining what happened. The one where pay me pass, at the end of the text when he writes case closed. And you will tell us when case closed. It's the audacity for me. Case closed how? You just enter Nigeria, if it's okay, everywhere don't good for you. Case closed. Alright, let's start with what he said. He talks he give Mohbad 2 million naira to perform for his mother remembrance. Say Mohbad no show up. He can't call Mohbad. Come say why no show up. Mohbad tell him saying they sick. He say make Mohbad refund them. Mohbad no refund them since then no hear from Mohbad. You understand? Now, he can't talk say next thing he call you say after a while, he call you say Mohbad they do music video for near house. Now he go there go ask for money. Let's play this video. If you really want to ask for your money in a peaceful way, you would have gone alone. The fact that you went there with not one, not two, not three, not four, not 5 boys, and they won't go sick. You understand? It means there's evil agenda where you don't want to for GK that boy.
This was before he got bought. This was before he was offered whatever he was offered. Okay? This was all before.
All those people where you carry, they are not law enforcement agencies. So meaning you carry laws in your hands. You understand? There are also a lot of videos where the boy call your name. You get one video that says small blood, you come up for the boy, but when the boy will say, everyone competition, like shame for me. Do you understand? It means say after that day, you still carry the thing for mine. You did hunt the boy H to H in order to hurt the boy. Do you understand?
Hi, TNM. Sure you people can hear. And we'll continue Sam Larry from Mohbad. Look at what Sam Larry did to Mohbad. The same Sam Larry that is trying to push a narrative to us now in 2025 that at that Elegoshi, he went to clear road. He went to clear the road for Mohbad to be able to go because according to him, Mohbad was taking one way. So he needed to go. He loved him so much that he went to clear the road. So be holding it all.
So a lot of things when you do that boy, they push that boy to depression. You push the boy to depression. There's nothing you want to explain when I'm even here.
Wow.
You understand? So it doesn't.
Pushed him to depression. Wow. Wow, that's massive. Oh yeah? So Very Dark Man knows that bullying can actually push somebody to depression. He knows that assault can push somebody to depression. Hey, this was 2 years ago. But now the narrative has changed because what? Water has changed hands.
That day, I
The power has
the
changed
website
hands.
for Chike boy. Now you say somebody now promised to pay that money back. Then you went to meet them in that music video place. You go present that person for us. We need to be.
He didn't repeat that. He told in this update, he said somebody said they will refund him the money. But in this interview, he didn't say that. He forgot. He forgot that this part that VDM mentioned now, the chief analyst now, the part that he mentioned, he forgot it during this interview. And now he's hammering on.
Abefee, up to date, he hasn't shown anybody the receipt
Of that payment.
of that payment. He said the money was sent through transfer.
Yes.
So,
And
wow.
we are yet to see the receipt
We are
of
here to see
the account where that money went to. They go and even doctor it. Go and doctor a receipt and bring. Let us even see a doctored receipt. Doctor a receipt and bring. Let us even see.
Yes, secondly, we need proof. Say you pay 2 million for show. Do you understand? We need proof. Secondly, you said that reason made you to go to Kenya to look for new artists. So you leave within the inside of Sokoto, you go Sokoto, Nigeria.
Ó lọ sí Kenya, ó kúrò l'Èkó, ó wá lọ Kenya, ó lọ wá artist. Kenya have a lot of artists. He's our in-law. Kí ni yàtọ̀ Tanzania sí Kenya? Tanzania rèé, Kenya rèé now. If you can go to Kenya, maybe you would have gone to catch our in-law, Juma Jukes. Àbí kí lẹ fi o?
The best and the biggest artists in Africa. As a matter of fact, all the top artists in
Africa, báwo, you should come on TikTok. On TikTok, they have the best of the best of the best artists on this TikTok app. But he went to Kenya to find a celebrity.
They get booked to come and perform in Africa almost every day, around Africa almost every day. Do you understand? We have only.
And this artist that he was going to go and book, he would have booked them with 2 million naira. The same amount he paid Mohbad. Abi only be 50 million. Tole so fun. Tole fi gbe wọn wá.
Numbers of artists from Davido, Whiskey, Burna Boy, we have Rema, we have Ruga, we have Ayasta, we have, you know how many people there
Kò lè afford
for Nigeria? And you say you leave us, go place where you say their biggest artist na Southeast. So, what you say with this? We just say we know do okay for this country, but you just smoke. Do you understand? So you were saying you left, the reason why you left Nigeria was to go and look for artists. My brother, you go talk through. You get mine, say case closed. Secondly, again, you said you left Nigeria August 20th. Also, Naira Marley is also claiming that he left Nigeria August. Was it a planned movement? It is obvious that you have boys because from that first video, you come with plenty boys where they hold stick. You understand? After you left Nigeria, did you send your boys to go and knock you?
It's not even after he left Nigeria. Whether I like it or not, Mohbad had been blacklisted. He had been blacklisted in the industry to show promoters he has been blacklisted. The same way Sam Larry had put a bounty on him. Anywhere, never see Rinike man no. So everywhere he went to, whether it was right or not or whatever, he was getting assaulted. Whether Sam Larry was present or not, he was getting assaulted. It's like they literally set a trap for him every single place he goes to. Because you see, some way, somehow, it will not make sense to him. But I haven't done anything. Why is this person going later? Because if I haven't done anything, it's not possible for me to go to the shops and somebody's trying to slap me in the face when I haven't done anything. It will only make sense to feel like, please, guys, you're not tapping on the screen. I'm 42K. Come on, guys. Please tap on the screen. It will not make sense that he goes out and people are just gunning for him. It is definitely as a result of him leaving this level. Since this Mohbad has passed away, apart from Crime Boy, there's nobody else that can come online to say Mohbad had a fight with them. In that interview with VDM also, they made it look like Mohbad was going and loaning money from people. Not a single person has come online today to say Mohbad in Jemilowo. Not one person. So let's keep listening to it. I want us to listen to it and make sure that we are picking all the points and picking all their errors in their interviews.
Did you send those boys to go and knock him? However, your face no do these videos, but your name did. And we don't say you get boys. It is possible you don't send those boys. Anyway, you see, Peter, you people drove that boy mad. Don't drop him.
And Mohbad said it. For those of you who have not heard it, Mohbad himself said it. I am going mad. I will play that video again for you after we finish listening to this. Mohbad himself said it. I am already mad because these people want to kill me. I have gone mad. Not mad as in say he's angry or agitated. Mad as in he has lost his mind. Let's listen.
To depression. Like I said, if you carry this guy, Sam Larry, carry Neramali, carry Mohbad wife, and those three boys will announce say Mohbad don't buy. You understand?
Yes,
get
my
justice. Again, protect Bella Shmoda. No one is up. Protect Bella Shmoda. The reason why is because Bella Shmoda needs to come and stand. I go stand as eyewitness. Even Zlatan. I think we stand as eyewitness when they talk with you and know. Especially Bella Shmoda. Because Bella Shmoda and Mohbad, they close. That is to say, anything where they do Mohbad, they tell Bella Shmoda. So now let Bella Shmoda man go stand. I said this case is more than a street case. People need to get lawyers. So now they hear.
All right. Let's go to the video of Mohbad telling us that he's losing his mind, he's going crazy, and it's as a result of what the Malians and Sam Larry are doing to him. Let's listen to Mohbad.
I don't know the people are behaving on me. They are the people are behaving on me.
I went mad.
Because of this issue. I went mad into it because of that the people are behaving on me. I went mad into it because of this issue. Now you're trying to kill me. Everybody in your world doing that if I die. Well, am I living here? Am I killing me?
And in this video, you can tell that he's visibly in distress. You can tell from the way he's panting. You can tell from the way he's out of breath. You can see his face is covered in sweat. You can see him panicking. I went mad because of this same issue. They are trying to, if anything happens to me, it's the Malian's record, is Naira Mali. And somebody's telling me, show me a video evidence of where Mohbad was assaulted. Are you guys for real? Even if they are paying you to defend them on social media, you have to do a good job at it. You have to make sure that you have good evidences to counter all these evidences that we've seen online. Otherwise, do not waste your time. Let's keep going.
Question for you. And I've just proof for everything. I don't know whether you will feel answer or maybe an error. If Mohbad dey earn money, first of all, Mohbad dey do drugs. If you don't know, just say you don't know. If you know, just say why are they asking that? Because with the way they
Mohbad, they do drugs. Mohbad, they do drugs. Meaning that, from what he said, with the way people are spending money, Mohbad should not be broke. Maybe he's spending his money on drugs. You see where he wants to divert. Everything that he has to say has to have a narrative. It has to be narrowed down somewhere. It has to be narrowed down somewhere. On Mohbad, they do drugs. Maybe all the money made from the Malian record, he used it to buy drugs. He was an addict. Another narrative, narrowing it down somewhere. Something to just exonerate these guys. Something to just clean their plates and put the blame on the one who is no longer here, who can no longer deceive himself. Put the blame on Naira Mali. who cannot speak for himself, who cannot defend himself, who is just, on Mohbad, who is not here, cannot defend himself, is voiceless, does not even have a strong, supportive, united family to speak for him, to fight for him, to advocate for him. He's gone. So we can come online and push any lie and any narrative, and it's a big deal. Nothing will happen. Emma Golo.
Everyone deflects. Zero deflects. Everybody around deflects. Mohbad, you see, everybody they say Mohbad they go there. Is it that him they get money for the record label?
Now, when Very Dark Man said everybody they say Mohbad they owe them, apart from this guy who has come online to tell us this baseless lie about a 2 million naira that he paid to Naira Marley and to Mohbad, who is that other living soul that has taken to social media to say Mohbad they owe me money? I paid him for a show and he didn't do it. He loaned money from me and he has refused to pay. I sent money to him and he refused to do. I bought something for him. Who is that one person that has come online? So that's another narrative. He's borrowing money from people and he's not paying. Maybe that's why he has problems. Maybe that's why people are beating him. Maybe that's why he's getting assaulted. Narrowing down to every situation has to have a narrative. Every situation has to be, pushed somewhere. Every narrative, they have to have something to push it to align it with, to just make it align with each other so that these guys are like clean. It's like taking a white cloth, cleaning all the rubbish from this man and narrowing it, shoving it down Mohbad, because Mohbad is not here to defend himself.
He get money, who gets the Mohbad no get money. So why can't they hold people up and down? I don't know when they ask Mohbad.
Mohbad gets money. Who tell you say no get money? Look at where the conversation went. Why can't they borrow money from people? Not one person has come online to say Mohbad borrowed money from them. But look at where they are going. Why is he now borrowing money from people? Sam Larry's response, I don't know. Maybe ask his wife. Do you guys see where all the social media and all the TikTok bullying, you see where it's coming from? Or it's still not clear? I don't know. Maybe they ask his wife where all his money is going to. I trust TikTok school of low-lifers. TikTok space of hungry numbskulls. I'll be very shocked if they don't begin to run with this narrative. In fact, they will surprise me if by now they are not running with this narrative and say, Sam Larry said it that they should ask his wife about all his money. I'll be shocked if they don't take this and run with it.
If they take drugs, I don't feel talk that one. Down in Palaba.
If they take drugs, I know if you talk down on in Palava, the most reasonable answer would have been, I don't know. I know if you really say waiting, I don't know. I know if you come here, come lie. I don't know. For me, I never say I've used drugs before. Or I don't say I've used drugs before. Or I don't know. However, he said, mi o mo, òun ló mọ̀, wàhálà ẹ̀ nìyẹn. Abefee, ṣé MFM máa ń wọ black jeans? Mi ò mọ̀, wàhálà ẹ̀ nìyẹn o. What does that suggest? Is it that there's something going on between Abefee and MFM? Or Abefee does not want to give us that information? Or Abefee knows and doesn't want to say?
He's still hating on him. Why?
Even in death.
What's him being gidigo?
Mi ò mọ̀, wàhálà ẹ̀ nìyẹn. I don't know my problem. Like while I know call me, I don't know none of my business. Can you guys see how much hate they had for Mohbad, even though he's no longer here? See the way he still make reference to him with so much, so much disgust in his tone, in his countenance. See the way he still make reference. I don't know, like Palava did that. There's no coming back from Mohbad. He's gone. I don't know. My Palava did that. I don't care. I beg. I don't know. My Palava did that.
Okay, so this question shall not be for you. Maybe I need to have seen Naira, but for you, I'm majorly on the bullying because everybody say you know your name for internet now. I want that one go. Now that Baba don't even get the call they cause you they don't cause you like you and you get when you cook when you buy you see what's up there, what you give me lot or all over me or all over me. Now money matter. 9% will be everything from morning to night, nothing concern me. Okay, I don't see anything. If you carry money, talk about money, we could sit down like this. Talk about money, I have here.
Once again, let's see law. It means my ears have been chopped off. The only thing I care about is when it has to do with money. Talk to me about money. Talk to me nice. Because they've chopped off my ears and I don't hear anything that is coming from my haters or people who don't like me or people who I don't care. All I care about is money. What are you doing on the show? Why do you feel the need to come and explain yourself to Nigerians if you don't care? Let us only sit down and talk and liaise about money. Why are you on the show? Kí ló ń ṣe lórí show yìí? Tó bá gé ẹ létí lọ lóòótọ́. Tó dẹ̀ yọ̀ owó ló bá ẹ lóòótọ́. Why are you on the show? You should have moved on. Leave the narrative to continue. And don't come on the show. They want to use you to test the waters and see how Nigerians are feeling. They want to use you to see if, we'll be receptive of you. And to try not to come back, but your comeback is not coming back. Mali has tried to come back. I'm back. But your coming back is not coming back. So you are trying everything that you can.
Also, Abefee, they have case on I think July 2.
Yeah, I know. Their case has come back. So they are trying everything that they can to try and come back and penetrate the industry. But I support law. Maybe another life. For this particular one, where we are waiting for Mohbad, where we are still waiting for Mohbad, Otilo is gone.
This question, I don't know, let's say this one and Naira go ask. But I feel ask you too because you didn't close to Naira. I don't ask too much question. You go give me. I don't keep it.
Don't ask me too much question. You go kill me. Or Mohbad. Ló di ọ̀rọ̀ ẹ̀rín báyìí. Ọ̀rọ̀ ọmọ lọ́mọ, ọmọ 27 years old, tó kú. Òun ló di comedy. Don't ask me too much question. Sarcasm, not believe you go kill me. But Mohbad ti kú ó ti lọ. Mohbad ti kú. Wọ́n ti waste here ó ti lọ. But they can sit here and make a joke about him. And I know some of you will be thinking, but normally Sam Larry was not there when he died. Why are we talking about it? Why are we bringing up the bullying? I'll tell you why. Let's finish this. I'll tell you why they are being mentioned till tomorrow. Why we think they should be held accountable till tomorrow. When we're done with this video. But just see how life is. So when you're hustling and you're doing everything, and you make sure that you look after yourself. Because life will go on. The people who are responsible for anything that happens to people, they will live on, they will make a joke, they will crack a joke about it and everything. Remember the day Mohbad died. Naira was on Snapchat doing one of his lizard dance. When the whole world was wailing, he was on Snapchat doing a dance, smoking and doing a dance in the bathroom or something like that. The exact day Mohbad died. Ọlọ́run jẹ́ ká kú fọ́tàyọ.
But you know, at the end of the day, I will ask you, did you miss Mohbad? Yeah, Mohbad is a good player. I like him. I mean, you feel even all these people where they sharp Mohbad, where Mohbad release?
Winter can weaken your immune defenses, making you more vulnerable to common colds. Support healthy immune.
People that time seem like they with him. But you buy,
his apartment will collect for Mohbad sef. I say Mohbad go enter place say he go jump for plane o. He go jump okay. I don pay for show, pay for all, pay for everything now. Why dey do like this Mohbad? I say go. I say make I do ticket for your wife. He say make I do ticket that time. I don't remember. I do ticket or I do visa for your wife.
So, some tickets or visa for me, we need the evidence of that visa.
He will say another thing entirely. And that guy was spoon feeding him what to say. And come to think of it, it pains me because Mobile is now here to have a rebuttal of all of the lies they are telling against him. They wanted to silence the wife, the widow. Nobody is saying anything about it. They dragged her from January to December. Everyone made money out of this poor girl and this poor boy, Liam. So what informed this? A court injunction ought to be given. Okay, they can't be manipulating the public for their own selfish gains. And Mohbad's estate will be given to both Liam and Wunmi. We now see that there's a lot of cover-ups. What informed the because he was trying to whitewash himself. Mohbad didn't go after the party because he knew it was more of like a setup if he had gone back there, because he wrote a petition and they said he lied. He even changed the narrative of what transpired at the video shoot. I am very, very angry. That's why even my thoughts is that I am very, very angry. And I am no thanks to everyone you were dragging yourselves for no reason. You were losing, and that is their game plan. They wanted every one of you to speak with one voice, even if you're having quarrels with yourself. It should be behind doors, not everything you air on your black app and social media. They will come listen to you. They'll go and use the narrative. All the people who are so-called fans, everyone is just making money of it. It's a shame for what that boy stood for. It's a shame. We should institute something straight. This one doesn't even need money. We have pro bono stuff in Lagos State. This is it. Withdraw that comment. Even we should withdraw the silly interview, because he's just trying to get himself together. So you can see life as everyone is feeling. Is that how we really are in our country? Is that how forgetful every one of us in that country is? As well as in the diaspora, they are trying to see. Okay, where is Iyabo? You guys pushed her away. The same boy, this VDM, also said all nasty things. Evidences that were put out there. Where are they? You're bringing out some silly thing that whatnot. They are trying to now have a narrative that he died in the house. What about? Which is one of the reasons I said from the onset. One of the reasons when I wrote to the police, I said to them, I said this is a big case. It will make or mar your profession. And I said, for all I care, I would rather you would have jailed Joseph Aloba from the onset because he tampered with the evidences. But everyone is saying, when I'm doing issues or stories like this, I try for a second, don't think about my culture or my race. It's about the profession. So he has nothing. Okay, he died. We've seen instances whereby a father can kill or can unalive his child or the spouse or anyone. It is not new. So if you're trying to empathize with him that, if I also have a child like that, he should be grieving. Go and check the video again. While he was there, he was shaky. At that point in time, I'm talking about Joseph Aloba when they had the press conference with the police after the whole investigation was actually carried out. It was a different tale entirely when we told the whole world the police actually did a detailed investigation. And yet the so-called, the likes of this neat with Yomi Fabi and the likes of them coming up with some conspiracy theory, left, right, and center. All these people.
Just 1 second. Give me a second.
Okay.
Let's not move from the topic we're talking about today. Yeah? What we're trying to say, understand it. It's some idiot, and I'll proudly say it, and I will bring my words back about that, saying that Mohbad was not bullied by them.
I don't think any sin. I don't think any sin. It's documented in there.
So those are the words I think we should enlighten them. What bullying can do to people, what assault can do to people.
Okay, Messi.
To have this thought in their head that when you bully people, when you assault people, when you make life miserable for people, it's not necessarily saying that your hands are clean if the person eventually dies.
Ajobski, I think, except people have selective amnesia, under the law,
somebody said it today.
Somebody said it.
No, I know, no, I'm not disputing. I want to say something. I want to say something. No, I know. I want to say something. I want to say something to that. I'm saying, except they have selective amnesia, under the law, if you have any altercation with someone or a fiscom, you have a fight with that person, and within a year and a day, that person passes on, you are liable to that person's death.
It's you and I that know
the police actually gave the narrative as well. We played it through because of that when they were trying to change the narrative.
You and I know that, yeah? So what I would try suggesting is for this
Mr. Ahmed, I think you're not getting what Mr. Jomsky is saying. What he's saying is that somebody has been on this live today and a question. The person actually said we should go and bring the video of Sam Larry and Naira Marley bullying or assaulting Mohbad. Somebody said it here.
It has been established by the police in the report. That's what I'm saying. You see, we shouldn't give them. See, this is what they do. If you check on social media, they come with a narrative, and if you peddle it with them, because that's what they want. It's just like maybe you have a video and you want it to go viral. Do you get it? By the time people talk about it, you are giving it life. Do you get it? You shouldn't even, because it has been established. Was he actually assaulted? Yes. Was he bullied? Yes. And the police already have the detail. So if anybody is coming with any other narrative, we can even come together and march to the court or police. Like, we are not taking that. So nobody should take whatever it is that they are bringing. Do you get what I'm trying to say? See, they have their tactics. Their think tanks is actually coming all around. What happened when they actually because almost like 7 or 8 or 9 years ago, when DSP Dolapo raised this issue, because I covered that story, that Naira Marley was actually a bane to the existence of our youth in the country, especially in Lagos State. They did all they could to push her away from the system. Do you get what I'm saying? And because a whole lot of things are there. This guy, they tried the narrative that he went insane. What informed that? Last week was World International Drugs Day, which I actually reported a particular case that is actually happening. We should bring these people to book. If there are a lot of petitions, they should answer. We cannot change the what's it called? The justice must stand. We should stop that narrative of we can't get justice, and that is what they are flying on. It's because we don't have resilient people. If we have people who are unrepentant and like we are going to get this justice, because the justice for Mohbad will be justice for every particular person. We don't know who's going to be next. And see what they're just mirroring. Okay, there was a time they played Mohbad's song at the club. That's what's this guy Zelensky or what's his name? That's no Zeno. Yeah, that guy. They got angry with the DJ because Sam Larry was there, as well as the Zeno was actually there. So there's a medley of what's it called, assault and bullying that has been established, and there are lots of videos. When the thing happened, I shared it then. That's like 3 or 4 years ago. Then I can't recall. There was one he even did when he went live again. So
we have all the videos. Mr. Amit, let me play. I really want us to get through all the recordings that was posted yesterday by Very Dark Man, and then we'll do a broader analysis. So bear in mind, if you're not in a hurry, I'd say
no problem. Hang on time. I just deleted the videos this one because I was very, very enraged. I have everything. I just deleted it. I can give it to you. I can check my what's it called, my refuse recycle bin, and I can just bring it in. I just don't like the gods because look at it. If you check, who is VDM? We all claim somebody is just Moses. He knows he has a lot of issues with the government. That's why he's trying to see. First, he went to the pastors. Mooring him because he's just playing psychology with people. Yeah. He's not smart. He's just crafty. He is. He's very crafty. And it's high time everybody call a spade a spade. And look at everybody. What about the wrongs he has actually done? This guy is a Confucianist. He's always inciting the public. And yet you people are believing he's your voter. If you people want Moses, look onto one particular person to lead you, to give you El Dorado. And that's why it's like we are gracing a corrupt person. Yeah. Now they are spreading the narrative on Twitter. President of or vice president. Can you imagine the kind of shenanigans these people are actually indulging in? Man glorify me any Niger. These are the people we glorify. What informed that interview? Sixth sense. Yes, these people are trying to go for a cover up. Yeah, exactly. That's what. And he's trying to what gave him the effrontery to now come back? He has not apologized. I'm talking about VDM himself. He has not apologized to the widow. You didn't allow her grieve. You even gave her more trauma. Yeah. You didn't allow her grieve. Everybody. Everybody to go through. It is just by sheer luck because alone for my another kidney loaf come everybody really go through kidney by him. Well, not everyone. Not everyone. All right, yeah. Okay, go ahead. No, go on, finish. Go ahead. Okay, thank you. I want us to be able to deal with the entire conversation in full, and then we also go into Mohbad's trauma. Just give me a question. Sorry, conclude key Mr. Amit to step in.
I was just trying to say is this, yeah? Okay. Let's look at the last 3 days. Yeah? To kind of nullify all this stupid ideology that, all those incidents that happened prior 3 months, 2 months, 3 months, 6 months before this boy's demise is not intertwined. Because some people who sit down and say, you got to tell 2 months ago, you got to tell 3 months ago, but forgetting the fact that all those things are accumulated trauma that can now eventually lead to his demise. That is what we need to start letting people understand. And the way we can do it is giving them these evidences that come. 3 months to his death, this boy said this. 2 months to his demise, this was what was happening in his life. A month to his demise, this is what these people and certain people did to him. So all these accumulated things, can eventually lead to the death. So not thinking, okay, 2 months ago. Hypothetic 3 months ago. Kishijo yelu mashele. And he himself said it months before he passed. They even made me go mad. Kéèyàn tó sọ pé òkè àwàlà yín is making me go mad. That means you have pushed this boy to the limit. You have pushed him to the limit.
Ìyàwó ẹ̀ gan sọ pé kò ń work dead ni he's working
So
dead
you
ni.
pushed him to the limit. So
The
when
same thing,
people
Polo
come round that-
saw the same thing when he saw him also in the UK.
So when people
I already
come
have the
round and
videos.
say,
I don't know
are
what
they
way to
in
send it to.
there?
Maybe
Are they in
WhatsApp.
the house? Were they in the country when it happened? No. It's an accumulated trauma that can happen to him on that day. So they are as much as responsible for his demise than the nurse or whoever gave him that injection.
Absolutely. Of course.
So that's what we need to understand and make people, or establish and make people understand. And the only way we can make them understand is still keep shouting and showing all these evidences that come. Before this happened, Moshibai, before this happened, this is what they did to him. Before this happened, this is what they did to him. And make them understand that accumulated trauma can happen and the person can give up the ghost in 1 second.
Thank you, because at the end of the day, they have all this in his body and they give injection. He can just, he can have a lot of.
It happens.
He can, yeah.
I gave the PPRO of Lagos, the Commissioner of Lagos, and the PPRO of Police in Nigeria all the videos.
To the extent
the first week this boy died.
For him to get scared, for him to be afraid of even entering an hospital, is a trauma that's been happening to him all his life. So how can you now say, okay, yes, all those things don't have, is not involved or is not part of why the boy died? So this is all just the stuff. Like for a few months anyway, me have just kind of, you know what, justice for Mohbad. I've had my own piece. I've had my own thing about it. The case is in the court. Let them sort it out. But when things like this come back, as a human being, you just want to say, you know what? Let's open our eyes and ears. Because this can happen to anybody again. For it not to happen, let's have what we can use now as a template that, okay, when this thing is happening, speak out. And people will listen. People will support you. That's what we need to start preaching now. Plus or minus, you will get justice. But for something like this not to happen again, let's start educating everybody. Whether you're an actor, you are a singer, you work in an office, because bullying can happen anywhere. It can happen at your workplace, it can happen at your company, it can happen at your factory, it can happen anywhere. And when people start shouting and talking about it, let's listen to them. Because if we had listened to Mohbad that time, the day he did that live video, the Instagram live, if everybody had said, Naira, what you are doing is blah, 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 blah. They won't be our sin. So that's my own kind of logic now. Okay, yes. Exactly.
Everybody will mute, you know? Now they have someone point the finger until you come and point the finger.
That's the point, exactly.
All the interview, but I don't know how to send it to you because
Which of the interviews do you have?
The one he had with Sam Larry, the whole interview.
The Very Dark Man one?
Yes.
No, I have that interview. The one I want to play now is the voice recording between Sam Larry and Zlatan that Zlatan sent to Very Dark Man. I want us to analyze that voice recording. When we're done with that, I will now play a recording. So, in an interview where he talked about what the record label, aside from, because we want to narrow it down to the health challenges they had. After narrow it down to why we are all saying he had underlying ailments. So, any adverse effect from whatever treatment he was given the day of that incident. After narrow it down there, We want to make people reason, at least have a little bit of understanding of how we feel or why we have come to this conclusion, just to guide people and guide their thoughts as well. So this is a recording between Sam Larry and Zlatan. Now, in this recording, we are trying to find out if indeed Zlatan said anything in the line of exonerating Sam Larry. Sam Larry, oh no, now, oh Shenkoko now. I want you to see how Zlatan was being careful with his words and how he was cutting his words short. Because for some reason, the conversation didn't feel right to him. And I said it in the beginning that for me, I think they've just picked another victim, which is Zlatan. They're looking for somebody else to push the blame on, somebody else to begin to, bully like they did to Mohbad, and that's why they're picking Zlatan, who obviously has been quiet for the longest.
I'm going to be playing a voice recording between Sam Larry and Zlatan during the time when Mohbad died. Now, I will expect that in 48 hours.
My only question now is, why is VDM so angry with Zlatan? Why is he so pissed off with Zlatan? Why the
check the body language he had with while he was having the interview with Sam Larry. The body language is somewhere like somebody who was actually if you should assess that from my own profession, they've had a pre-gist before the recording.
He said,
gets it, and he is trying to launder the image. That's when we do this in PR. You prep the person whom you want to bring to the public, and you try to narrow the narrative into where you are setting your agenda. Oh, do you get it? They can't do what they're doing with Zlatan because they were expecting Zlatan to help them cover up. Because Zlatan is a witness at what transpired at the video shoot. It's because they have, and he claims he has another video shoot.
Yeah.
He has a video shoot, a video recording of the incident. I'm talking about Sam Larry himself. It was because he realized they recorded that. If they had that thing not in tape, okay, why did
let's
follow them?
One thing, Mr. That video at that video show is the only evidence that Sam Larry is physically present where Mohbad is being assaulted. So that's why he's saying laying more emphasis on that. Because when he was asked about the video or the incident at the club, he didn't lay much emphasis on it. Because there was no physical presence of evidence caught on any video. But the show one, the video shoot one, was where everybody can see that he's physically there. So he's trying his best to find a way to cover that. That's why he's trying to involve Zlatan now. And which that one has refused to get involved in. So that's his biggest.
Why did Mohbad refuse to eat the amala after the video shoot? After they traumatized him and they assaulted him, and you are now claiming is not. Please play. I'm not in my.
I'm gonna play the recording now. So King for a show to Mohbad and he didn't show up. Which of the shows? Is it the birthday, his birthday that was on the 4th of January? Is it his mother's birthday? Or is it the show in Dubai? Which show are we talking about? Because there's been 3 shows mentioned. So if you can clarify that, we would really appreciate it.
I don't want to even give them the tea about that particular money hanging. Do you get it? Because we're not going to speak it here. Because I know they are on the fringes. We're not going to speak it. Please play. Don't worry. Let me just mute.
And why he did not talk about this when we were seeking justice for Mohbad. That's number one. Number two, I see a lot of comments, a lot of people saying that.
Very different. We're not interested in your nonsense.
What do you need to go home now? What do you mean, boy?
He claimed the show was in the country, and he didn't, or he did visa for tickets for Mo and his wife. In this interview with VDM, he didn't say that, sir. So please go back to the interview with VDM. In the interview with VDM, he said he paid him 2 million naira to do a show for him for his birthday, which was on the 4th of January, and Mohbad did not. And Mohbad refused to do a refund. In the updates he wrote, he mentioned in the updates that he paid Mohbad to come and do a show for his mother's party. In this same interview, he mentioned that he had a show in Dubai, he paid Mohbad, he bought tickets, did this, did that, Mohbad did not come. Which of the shows are we going with, sir? Okay, what's his friend request? Hello? Mercy.
Mercy, come back. Hey, but only long time in go kini. Take it back. Be long time in mo dey understand.
Hey, you know Sabe, Zlatan no Sabe.
Hey, only long time in go kini mo dey understand. What does he mean by saying that?
Only wrong timing for him, like, you know, it's not a good time for Ola to bata wa masoro.
No, to ba jẹ́ pé for him, and could ask pé ó yẹ kẹ́ understand. Kò ní sọ pé mo dey understand. Long time in go kini. Take it back and listen to it very well.
Okay.
From what he said, yeah?
Yes,
from what he said. Ó ní tí n bá ti ṣàlàyé nsìn, màá tún máa ṣàlàyé lọ. That's a street word pé tí n bá sọ̀rọ̀ nsìn, gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ ni màá sọ. Màá máa sọ. So jẹ́ kí n kú gbẹ́nu mi dákẹ́ kí n má sọ gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀.
Ó ṣẹlẹ̀. Mi ò lè bọ́ta wá sọ pé o fọwọ́ kàn ní ibi tí mo wà. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ pé ó yí àwọn káwọn tiẹ̀ yìí lọ fọwọ́ kàn ní mi ò lè defend nǹkan tí mi ò mọ̀.
Mi ò mọ̀. So it's a street war níbi tí n bá ti lọ ṣàlàyé pẹ́rẹ́. Màá máa ṣàlàyé gbogbo nǹkan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ lọ ní o. So ìtorí ẹ̀ ni mi ò ṣe ṣàlàyé kankan rárá.
If not for the purpose of recording, ẹni tó wà ń bẹ̀ gangan, why do you keep explaining to that person? Mi follow me kan. Like, ṣé yẹ kó tún máa ṣàlàyé fún ẹni tó wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn?
Ó wà ń bẹ̀. Ó dẹ̀ ń fi ọ̀rọ̀ sí lẹ́nu. Ó mọ̀ pé mi ò fọwọ́ kàn náà. Ó mọ̀ pé mi ò fọwọ́ kàn náà.
Ó tọrọ sí lẹ́nu ni.
Ó fi ọ̀rọ̀ sí lẹ́nu ni.
And do not forget another thing wà bẹ́ẹ̀ pé ó sọ pé immediately ló ti kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀. And ní other place yẹn ó sọ wípé wọ́n sì record fún 2 hours wọ́n sì ṣe kan.
2 hours.
But ó dé immediately ló ti kúrò bẹ́ẹ̀ tí bẹ́ẹ̀ yẹn bá favour kò ní kúrò ní immediately. Ó tún sọ pé ṣé mo pé mo tiẹ̀ tún ó wá sọ fún VDM pé tí wọ́n tiẹ̀ tún record tí wọ́n tún ṣe gbogbo ẹ̀ ó sọ fún VDM pé wọ́n ṣe recording but ó sọ bíbá pé immediately ló record. I just want you to people to figure out the difference like the bá lis ten dáadáa irú àwọn nǹkan tí wọ́n sọ.
Ẹ̀yin dúró 2 hours. Tẹ̀yin ṣẹ̀fẹ̀ tẹ̀yin ṣeré. Ìgbà ó lè lọ Jamala. Ìgbà ó ní Mohbad kúrò.
Ibi fídíò mi tó ti fẹ́ nà wà lórí tí fídíò àwọn lọ jáde.
Ìgbà wo ni Mohbad gba one way tó fi wá lọ help ẹ̀ tó lọ clear road fún? Ìgbà wo ni?
Ó lóun máa ṣe é sìn.
So for my non-Yoruba speaking audience, sorry, I got carried. Omogbeje, please, Emma Shekpejo, please. Omogbeje Oniyi. I understand, quickly you're doing your voyage, Emma Shekpe. But let's keep the platform clean, please. So for my non-Yoruba speaking audience, so basically this conversation is between Sam Larry and Naira Marley. Sam Larry placed a call to Naira Marley, recorded him without, of course, him knowing. And it's not Naira Marley. Zlatan. Sam Larry and Zlatan recorded the conversation without him knowing. And the conversation basically is Sam Larry trying to put words into Zlatan's mouth, trying to convince him to say in this recording that, oh yes, okay, Mohammed Khalid, so Sam Larry is basically trying to get Emma money years old. I want to have my Emma okay, there are all come out of shin, come out of flag one. So basically, Sam Larry is trying to put words in Zlatan's mouth. So Zlatan can some way somehow commit himself in this conversation by saying, oh yes, Sam Larry, indeed, you did not beat Mohbad on that day. He's going off that one video that we all saw with Sam Larry holding a machete and going with boys and wanting to invade Mohbad's video shoot and physically assault him. So the entire conversation is just him trying to get Zlatan to commit himself and say, yes, Sam Larry, indeed you did not beat Mohbad, but Sam Larry did not commit himself. Zlatan did not commit it himself. He kept saying, I'm not going to talk. I don't even want to get involved. Social media, I don't. I'm still dealing with the trauma from one time that I spoke on social media. I don't want any drama. I just do not want to be involved. Okay? So that's just basically what they're saying. Yes. Yeah.
boy pé ó sì ṣe recording ó sì ó play orin ẹ̀ lọ ó sọ fún bí
ó sọ níbi gan ó yìí sọ níbi má gbọ́ lọ́fà ó yìí sọ níbi pé àwọn yìí jọ ṣeré fún 2 hours.
ok Zlatan ló sọ pé àwọn jọ ṣeré fún 2 hours táwọn jọ lọ jẹun ẹni tó lóun fẹ́ lọ ra iṣu fún ọmọ ẹ̀ kó padà mú ṣiyan lẹ́lẹ́ mọ́ ó ṣeré fún 2 hours fine.
no bàbá yìí náà ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀ o Sam Larry náà ló sọ bẹ́ẹ̀.
ok Sam Larry ó ní Zlatan òun ni òun bá làwọn jọ lọ jẹ àmàlà fún another 2 hours ó sọ fún VDN nínú ọgbà tó tí yẹn interview ẹ ó ní àtà táwọn ṣe tán ó ní wọ́n sì wá ṣe recording ó ní ó continue recording yẹn. Yeah.
Yes, they had the video shoot that particular day. But if you can understand what he is trying to do here, and if you from body language and the tone of Zlatan is scared of Sam Larry. Zlatan is aware of what Sam Larry could do, but because they have a camaraderie, he is trying to play along with him. Do you get it? And this is what happens when you know some people, some kingpins in some areas. You get it. You wouldn't want to be in their bad book. You get it. Unfortunately, Mohbad is already in their bad book, and he is. If you check, he's talking under duress. He is. Do you want to say something, MFM? Say 1 minute, please. Would you like to say something?
No, I think
I want to quickly say something. From the beginning of that voice note, this guy said, take it back from the beginning. The 2 people called me, hope you called me, Kineko called me, but your face showed.
Let's come back, please.
Take it from the beginning, you see it again. My business.
okay. So should we continue with this voice recording? Because there's a particular, I want us to talk about Mohbad's trauma. I don't want to end this show without at least taking a good 30-45 minutes to talk about Mohbad's trauma. So let's all just listen to this recording, and then we'll play a video of Mohbad talking about some of the things that he was enjoying at the time, and then we'll then open up the floor for broad analysis.
Now, for those of you that don't understand,
We are not interested in VDM's analysis. Not interested at all. We've heard it.
but let me give you
Now, one of the things that I wanted to bring out from this conversation was that when VDM, when this guy was talking to VDM in that video on YouTube, he said that, let's go back. Emma, please, you guys permit me to just.
Anything was as the answer. So as Zlatan still no good talk, they invite him in, he go like, so he not sure understand how he links in the answer.
Sorry guys.